Hey guys, welcome to another lesson of Pro Teaches Noob. Today I have with me Raymond.
I have returned yet again.
Yet again!
I
And
come back to haunt your dreams.
okay, now you gave us something different. And we are
What?
returning to He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Give people some of what happened last time.
Last time, they kind of meshed with the DC universe, and then it just turned into this colossal clusterfuck. Not in terms of narrative storytelling, mind you, but
Action.
uh, action. Yeah, it was just all over the fucking place.
Orko is now gone.
Orko is now gone. He was pure fucking evil as for a while, so he was
He had
but
to be stopped.
he had it.
Skeletor is gone, but he will be back.
Yeah, he got fucked up too, pretty bad. Um, Superman wielded the sword of power for a little bit. And that was pretty awesome.
Yep. And Queen Marlena is stuck on Earth still.
Yep, that's unresolved. Oh, and we no longer have Dexter Soy doing the art, which is just breaking my heart right
Well, that
now.
was just for that one. Right now, this one we're gonna have Raphael and Kayanen.
But still, Dexter Soy.
I know, but yeah, a whole new adventure begins, and this picks up immediately after the crossover.
I love Stratus's helmet.
Yep. All right, my fellows, my brothers, my warriors. The enemy holds our world. Grayskull is taken from us. All of us, and all is taken from us. Taken but not lost. On this bleak morning, we will strike back. We will take back the Sarn scepter, and we will strike a blow that will echo across Eternia. Redouble your courage, draw your blades, and ride with me. Let your sons and the sons of your sons say of you, he was there that day was Randor. He rode at Sarn scepter through his metal. Randor lived, and Randor won. Cavalry files to the left flank. Break the line! Break the line! Oh, he's definitely gotten better since the Skeletor origin story, where he was closer to his cartoon self.
Or is just kind of like pompous and all that shit.
Yeah, but here though, he actually in that game, remember, now of course that could have been Skeletor's skewed view that he like the whole I need I need Keldor at my side.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Where he was kind of like super fucking needy and shit.
True, but at the same time, though, again, we don't know if that was Truce or Keldor's view of things.
That is true. It was a retelling through Keldor's eyes.
But at the same time, it wasn't too out of the ordinary. It was more of a case of saying that, it was trying to show off that Keldor could have been a good king initially if he wasn't so full of his resentment.
Well, I think if his father gave him more of a chance instead of being fucking bigoted.
Especially to the point of, like, Keldor actually say, capture a soldier. Oh, thank you, Randor. But father, no, it was all you.
Yeah, that was such bullshit. I mean, if
Yeah.
his father just didn't, wasn't an asshole to him, a lot of this probably could have been avoided.
Yep. But he was still a Gar. And as I told you before, and we find out in the next arc, Agar was the one who killed King Grayskull. There's no coming back from that.
Man, racism is a total bitch.
But yeah, I should point out, Dan Abnett is the one writing from this point on, and this is the case where Rob David and Lloyd Goldfine would be the ones guiding the ship. He's basically working off of the plots he's being given.
Is that Beastman?
Grizzlor!
Grizzlor? What the fuck is a Grizzlor?
You don't remember Grizzlor from the Horde?
No, I'm gonna
from She-Ra. He was from She-Ra.
Oh, okay.
Look him up. Grizzlor.
I'm looking him up, man. I'm looking him up. Give me a second.
Yeah, and speaking of the sword, he was the guy in charge of the prison that was keeping He-Man.
I found his toy. It looks ridiculous.
I know, he looks like a fluff ball.
I know, he looks like a Furby, dude. Jesus
but yeah,
Christ.
I know, but yeah, they're fighting as ordered. They are so deployed, my king. But yeah, they're putting up a fight until eventually, what is that light, my king? He-Man! It is He-Man! Gods of Eternia, we appear to have returned in the middle of a battle against the Horde. What circumstance has led to? It is a battle against the Horde, my friend. What details do you need to know?
Yeah, just fucking fight them down, like kick their asses, dude.
Adam, leave some for us, for Eternia! For Eternia indeed. Our greatest warriors have returned. This tide will turn now. As you'll notice without Keith Giffen that going forward, Tila is going to soften up a bit more. Not too much. She's still going to be a warrior, but she's not going to be they're not going to have as much of the,
Sass.
yeah.
Oh, that's a shame because I like her sassiness.
This game becomes this game becomes still more of a challenge. It is no game. My Lord Hordak, He-Man, has returned to Eternia. Even here in the dark dimension of Despondos, I felt the mystical tremor of his appearance. He cannot be allowed to thwart our schemes, Grizzlord. Have faith in my skills, Dark Lord. My forces will soon take no chances, Grizzlord. Use the orbital disruptor. It is a crude, unsubtle weapon, and I would rather prove myself here on the field of battle, and I would rather be served by loyal retainers who do not gamble with the outcome of my plans. Use the orbital disruptor. Yes, my Lord Hordak.
Stop there. Hold on. Go back. That art is pretty
Yeah,
fucking sweet.
it is.
Especially this last panel with "Yes, my lord." Grizzlord's face looks so fucking cool.
And that defeated too, like, yes.
Like Lord. defeated, he still looks threatening.
Oh no, yeah. Oh, look at this.
That's pretty cool.
Choom!
That's right. They never really explored in the He-Man story, but in She-Ra, like they really like jump planets and shit like that, like spaceships and stuff like that.
Oh, look who it is!
It's
Zodak.
Zodak.
Now remember, we saw that he had been killed before.
I'm trying to remember his fucking name.
Zodak. That's right there.
Okay, Zodak.
You remember we saw him die in the Hordak origin? This is his spirit.
Oh, it's a spirit. Like he's not like alive or anything?
Yeah, I am no hallucination. Once I bore the name Zodak. Now I am a mere observer of destiny, unable to influence things of the past. But I can see the shapes of the past and future, and thus I can advise. What do you want from me? Soon you will be offered a new challenge, an indirect means of combating the occupation of your world. Take it, but be careful. You will be tested, Adam. Without a doubt, you will be changed forever. You must seek out what lies within. Wait, come back! What do those riddles even mean? Adam, Stratos, it's good to see you alive. That Horde weapon turned the whole countryside into a wasteland. I have been airborne for hours searching for survivors. Hours? Have I been unconscious that long? What's the matter? You look like you've seen a phantom. A vision, perhaps. You said survivors. Who else endured the bombardment? Father and Tila, it is good to see you both. I wish I could say the same without a heavy heart, my son. Tila has been telling me of your adventures on the strange other world. You returned to my side on the darkest day Eternia has known. We will rally and regroup if we have survived, then others will have made it too. Yes, but scattered to the four winds, the landscape is a mangled wreck for the leagues in all directions. Grizzlord was taking no chances. Something tells me that weapon was the handiwork of Grizzlord's lord and master, Hordak. Why did you stop? Night's falling. Let's shelter here here. In the morning, we'll search for the others. I've never seen him so downcast. Agreed. It is though while we were away, his spirit broke. Eternia is lost. I have tried to be strong and see past that fact, but I cannot deny it. Eternia is lost. Father, Adam, behold what the Horde has wrought on the light hemisphere of our once magnificent realm. The planet is under enemy control. Sternos is sacked. Grayskull captured. My allies and subjects scattered, lost, or dead. I have failed as a king. I have failed. I have failed my people. Sire, my lord, I will not hear you talk like this. There's always hope. Indeed, Tila. But sometimes that hope wears a strange guise that may be more dangerous than it appears. You have a plan, and you have a plan, don't you? I know it. You have a plan, and it is one I must undertake alone, for I could, as no one else would be so reckless. I'll be the judge of that. Yeah, he has been known to do reckless, not I'll wager, as reckless as this. I believe our most singular loss was the sorceress. She was the Eternia's most powerful mage, and her death left us crippled and allowed this disaster to overwhelm us. I think our one remaining hope is to do something unthinkable and unfathomable. We must repair Eternia's wound. We must and defy even the mystical laws of creation. We must bring the sorceress back. We what?
Well,
I mean, I don't blame him for thinking that.
yeah, I mean everything's kind of. I mean, he got to watch everything like get wrecked in real time, so I'm not surprised he's resorting to that,
Yep.
or at
And
least wanting to resort to that.
have a care. Take arms. Take arms. Have you noticed Man at Arms is missing too now?
Okay, is that supposed to be important?
Well, he's not going to be seen for a while.
Okay.
At least I don't think. It's been a while since I've reread through this. But they're charging through. Tila, to your left. Seen him. Damnation. Beware, my friends. More outriders are closing in upon us. Oh, we're screwed. Agreed. We need to back out. And how do you suggest we do that exactly? With a little help. Mossman! Oh yeah!
Kicking ass, Moss Man.
The living trees turn against us. The thorns. Aye! Break now, friends. I have wrought walls of bramble, root and vine that will hold our foe back and slow them down. It's good to see you alive, old friend, as it is you. Come.
So Moss Man is like probably the second most powerful master of the universe, right?
I think he always has been, but they just never utilized it in the original show.
Because he's basically Swamp Thing. He is ludicrously powerful.
Yeah, so long as there's plants. I'm sure there's no plants around. He can't do jack.
Well, I'm sure he could create plants, much like Swamp Thing can, right?
True. I have asked this ancient trees to keep us as their secret, and they have agreed. While I stay in these glades, we will not be seen, for an hour or two at least. Did any others of us survive the dire fight at Sarn Scepter? None that we have seen. This is bleak. So, did the Outriders patrols drive you this far from the plains? No, we were heading for Mount Zor. What? And what? Are we not going to tell the great Wood Lord Cranot Noresh what we're doing? What are you doing, King Randor? Mount Zor is sacred ground, and utterly sacred, I know, but I went there once as a child, on the day before my ascension to the throne, to learn some of the mysteries of Eternia. You know Zor is the name of the sorceress, in her falcon form, but the sorceress is but an oracle of Zor. Zor is the mother goddess of Eternia. She is the source and the spring, the heart of creation. Great Zor has been called many things. The seed of stars, the star seed, exactly, the life force. Hers was the fire in which our universe was forged.
So basically, the sorceress was just a conduit for the goddess.
There
right?
are three goddesses.
So
There's
the
Zor,
sorcerer.
Horato, and Hordako, which is the Horde, and I
Okay.
forget the third one, but it's for the serpents.
Okay. Oh yeah, the giant freaking serpent thingy.
Yep.
What's his name? King Hiss is
His god, yes.
his god. Yeah.
She has older names, lizards' names that were given to her before even mammals arrived. You would know, Kernot Norish, you are one of the most ancient of all the masters. You know her power. I ask again, what is your intent? Why do you make this pilgrimage? I intend to petition the goddess, old friend. I have been to her fires, father, in the forge of Greyskull, in the castle's depths. Castle Greyskull is under Horde's control, but there is another path to her eternal fire, my son. A winding path that leads to the beginning of time and the face of Zora herself. It is forbidden to walk that path, my lord. I will ask her to heal Eternia's wounds. I will ask her to restore her most powerful oracle. I will ask her to bring the sorceress back to us. Madness, madness. Randor, my lord, trust me, for I have more of the ancient lore in me than you. Do not attempt this. You risk undoing the fundamental bonds of the universe. That's kind of how we felt about it too. I confess. I confess. I was alarmed. I know you all are, and I do not undertake this lightly. Please come with me, at least as far as Mount Zor. Once we're there, I believe I'll be able to show you things that will change your way of thinking. Mossman, what say you? Follow me. I have misgivings. You followed me this far. A little further, please. See how the walls of the temple speak to us. See the inscriptions. Zor is the starseed. She is the first light. She abides at the heart of the ring of Subternia, the underworld. She has existed for eternity. Before the rise of man, the first ones worship her. They knew her as Serpos. That was it as the first ones were snake men, my king. They are long gone to dust, lost to history, but their empire was mighty even before ever man arose.
Hold on.
Zoras, Serpos, Horokos, whatever name she answers to, she is a presence. She's a living thing. Again, they don't realize it's three goddesses.
They think it's all the same god.
It's not.
So when he's about to petition the gods to bring back Zor, he's mistaken and actually going to bring back
Serpos, or at least he's going there.
no. Oh,
Are you buying this? Some sentient cosmic life force? Shh. You are toying with that which is forbidden, my lord. Then regard the prophecy engraved here. See? As inscribed by the ancient council of elders. It said in the twilight of the gods, which begins with the death of the sorceress, a mighty warrior will traverse Subternia to heal the surface world. This prophecy relates to Adam. His sword was forged by King Grayskull from the Starseed's fires. He alone has the power to open the gates of Subternia. He alone has the power to confront the infinite energy of Zor. Perhaps, but there's something you should know. When I lay wound on the field of Sarn Scepter, I had a vision. You told me so. A being came to me. I think his name was Zodak. He told me that even with my new power, I cannot win the war against the Horde directly. But he said I would soon be offered a new challenge, an indirect means of combating the occupation of our world. He told me I must seek out what lies within. I would love it if I wasn't the only one who hadn't gone all mystical mumbo jumbo right now. Adam's words are telling. Subternia indeed lies within. Perhaps you are right, and our salvation is there. Let us resolve and go then. The entrance to Subternia is here, beneath the temple, and Adam's sword is the key that will unlock it. Let us open the gates of the underworld. Open the gates of the underworld? Seriously? Really? Just me? See what I mean, though? She's still snarky, but it's not as nasty snarky.
Yeah, so is this one of those stories like for things to get better, they got to go worse first?
Yes!
Oh, shit.
Especially given how this all ends. The gateway to the first circle. Legend says that Subternia is made of 6 circles or rings. Indeed, dreams, earth, sky, war, death, and eternity. We must travel them all to reach the goddesses. Some will be treacherous. We'll be strong. Let's try this. I have the power of Grayskull, and that power was given to me by Zor. The gates are responding and to the power of the sword. They're opening. Come, the first circle is the Ring of Dreams. Dreams? How tough could that be? Yeah, great question, Tila.
Yeah. You are now entered Lovecraftian territory, lady.
So we have Michael S. O'Hare.
Oh, go back. That looks so cool.
Yep.
Look
at this. Doesn't it look a little bit like Dexter Soy's art almost?
Almost. I do like it. I mean, yeah, I even kind of like Battle Cat's helmet for once, and that's a first for me.
Mm-hmm.
I just hate the fucking snout he has on the helmet. It's so stupid looking. Anyways, continue. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. It's all right. But yeah, so they're all fighting off against them. The Ring of Dreams. Really? I'm thinking way too much cheese before bedtime. I would never petition cowardice, but it is untenable. We must retreat. We must go back. The way is and barred. The gateway is closed. Adam opened it once. He has the power in him. He can open it again. No, there is no go back. There is only forward. We have pledged to cross the 6 circles of Subternia. We have sworn to find the goddess Zor, whose light dwells at the heart of the underworld. She is the life force. She can deliver us. And only she can save Eternia. So there is no go back. Agreed, Father. We stand firm no matter the odds. But what are these foul creatures? Yeah, this is the Ring of Dreams, right? That was supposed to be easy going. Indeed, this was the circle where all the dreams of Eternia were preserved, but the underworld is but a mirror of the overworld. I understand you, old friend. The surface world has been twisted and polluted by the horrors of the Horde's invasion. So the dreams of and the circle of dreams has accordingly become a place of nightmares and dark terrors. Just so. Good. Now I understand what's going to tear me limb from limb. Don't expect the worst. And fight to keep it at bay. Wow, just look at this art.
Yeah, it looks really freaking cool.
Watch yourself, something's coming, and it's even bigger than the last few. Look out! Tila! Tila! Oh, wait. Oh, it got her!
Oh, it got her. I
God,
thought it was
it
going for
swallows them whole.
Stratos.
Tila, Mossman, Stratos. No, no! Nothing. Its belly is empty. Where are they? I'm Battlecat. Fight on with me. There's no time to mourn our fallen. Fight on! Tila's dead. She's dead. Ah! Ow. Ow. Also, ow. Last thing I remember was getting swallowed. Stratos? Mossman? Where in the name of Eternia is this? I don't know. Oh, did we get eaten by something? Totally. So, not that I'm complaining, but how are we still alive? It displaced us. Mossman, rest yourself, dear friend. And you are hurt. Listen to me, both of you. There is very little time. The monster that devoured us acted as a gate and projected us to another of Subternia's circles. This is the circle of Earth. It's just a wasteland. Of course, just the circle of dream has been sympathetically reduced to a realm of nightmare by the war of the overworld. So the circle of Earth has been rendered lifeless. Mossman, I am dying, Tila. There's no life force here, no vitality, no biosphere. This place is dead, and because of it, my life ebbs away too, faster than I would wish. We'll protect you, ancient Krenat Norish. The dry, arid, and desiccated realm is dangerous enough. Protect yourself first, dear Tila. Tila! Rockmen! Rockmen! Fight on, father. It is relentless. They are endless. Fight on, I say. Father and son. Agreed. Father and son together. So they're trying to carry him through it all on, like, I will not. My life is already slipping away. Don't say that. I know. There's always hope. But in cases there isn't, there are things that I need to tell you. Of the ancient lore. Things only I am old enough to remember. If I die, these things will pass from us. You must know them now. Zohar is eternal. She is all powerful. But she is unforgiving. Her light is unforgiving. Before mankind arose on Eternia, they were the first ones. The snake men. They worship Zohar as Serpos. What's this got to do with anything? The snake men are gone. Lost to prehistory. Zohar did not answer their prayers. She let them perish, as all things must perish in the natural order. Randor mistakenly thinks she will be any more understanding towards mankind. Well, I love to tell him that, but we're kind of lost right now in the circles of the underworld. Forget mythical snake man, old fella. Tell me this. The first two circles of subterranean have been proved virtually lethal, and they were supposed to be the easy ones, Dream and Earth. How are we supposed to survive in the circles of war and death? Tila, the Rockmen are here. They're beginning their assault. Behold, the next gateway. Another circle awaits us. At last. So uses it and nothing. The gateway does not respond. I fear the worst, my son. We have lingered in the ring of dreams for too long. It has become our nightmare where the gates are sealed and we cannot escape. Oh, crap.
Yeah, they're kind of, shit's kind of dire right now.
Yeah. Father, my king, fight on. We will not be beaten. There is no other way out. The gateway is sealed. Our only chance for life is to slay every nightmare the realm of dreams throws at us. Agreed. Absolutely. Ah! Of course, the deed is easier to say than do. Now that we fight together and guard one another's backs. See? Our loyal Battlecat knows how it should be done. What is this? Someone joins the fight? Hope is not lost. Not lost indeed, my son. Who rushes to our aid? And they caught up.
What the
Hold
fuck?
tight, I know, wait, what? Hold tight, Adam. You too, my liege. We're coming to save you. Give him hell with that cannon, Moss Man. It's good to see you fighting fit again. You carried me from the dead realm of Earth, Tila. Freed from that lifeless waste, I was rejuvenated. Also, the shot cannon is most efficient and efficient us in the removal of King Randor's foes. So they drag back themselves right back to the Earth place realm in the dream realm.
So the dream. Okay, so they went
So in
to the
other
second.
words, so they did come back
So they went to the second realm, and now they're back to the first realm.
to get them. God,
Okay.
they're nipping at my heels.
I'm about to say because they got to go back through the Earth realm just to get to the third realm.
Yeah. Oh,
So
come on, Battlecat, come on. Pounce, baby. And pounce, baby cat. We got you. Come to Tila. There you go, you beautiful thing. See what I mean? How she's definitely still, like, see what I mean? How it's you could definitely tell a different writer.
yeah, I mean she's still Tila-ish,
But
but
not,
not.
but that's why I said with Keith, she's a bitch compared to this.
Yeah, but I kind of like the bitch Tila. She was fun.
True, but here I feel like this is closer to 2003 Tila.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that? She even looks a lot more like her.
Probably. I mean, when did this come out?
Oh, this came out in by 2000. Well, this was obviously after New 52 started, so after 2011.
Okay.
But anyway, what is this crap? Where did it come from? What happened to you? What? To answer the first question, this is the machine from the realm of the sky. So they made it to the realm of the sky.
What the fuck?
My friend, the king and his son have endured a great deal. Perhaps it might be less enigmatic in our explanation. We were lost in the ring of Earth. Stratos, with the cunning of a hawk, used his affinity with the air to guide us out. How'd you even get there? The nightmare that swallowed us spat us out there. It wasn't the nicest thing that ever happened to me. The ring of Earth is a perilous place. Like the realm of dreams, it has been sympathetically ravaged and transformed by the horrors of the surface world. It is reduced to an arid, sterile waste. The only thing we found there were rock men engaged in their mindless conflict. With no life forces to nourish me, I almost died there. But while my strength ebbed, Stratos scouted. He found a way out. The circles of sky is unique in that it connects all of the six rings of the underworld. Oh,
Okay, so that makes things a hell of a lot easier. They can just skip the other rings then.
it allows us to cross between them. Exactly. Through the circle of sky, we can fly to any of the rings of Subternia. This is good news indeed. At last, perhaps we can make progress. But this flying machine, did you just find it? Stratos did. There are lots of them. What is she talking about, Stratos? You'll see for yourself very soon. We're about to break the cloud cover. Behold, the circle of sky, He-Man. Behold, it is filled with the things that the winds of fate have washed up. Flotsam, jetsam, all the things blown here from the skies of endless worlds. Wow, just look at that.
Damn. It looks like it's wow.
Yeah, but now there's storms there. The storms are building fast, faster than I expected. Then we must turn to a new heading at once. Father, Stratos, we must come about before we enter the storm. Of course, no, this is the course we should follow. Oh, geez, he's become obsessed.
Yeah, I can see that now.
Unfortunately, though, we're going to find a dark secret soon. There's a reason why he's obsessed.
Oh, lovely.
Where is he? Has anyone seen my father since we crashed? He must still be in the wreckage. And find him, hurry. We're not alone. What are they? Things I never thought I'd see again. The Snake Men! Randor, our friend, are you there? Father, answer me, are you there? Yes. Hold on, just hold on. What were you thinking, Randor? Why did you take us into the storm? Because death was waiting for us there. Oh, gods, no. Randor, there is no Randor. There has not been a Randor for a long time now. There is what lies within. There is only hiss.
Son of a bitch.
Randor has been hissed for who knows how long.
Wow.
And he is dead. Hiss took over him, corrupted him, and consumed him from the inside and wore his body as a skin.
Oh my god, since when?
That's he's going to taunt Adam with that, and we're jumping out of Tom Derenick's artwork. Father, your father was a mask, a cloak. I told you, I am His. It is His himself. I thought it was long gone, and he was long gone from the mortal plane. You say the name like we should know it, Mothman. He is the ancient lord of the Snake Men, the monarch who ruled Eternia before all others. He and his kind were the first one who came before warm-blooded life, and no, he is a usurper, and he will die. Like, I think not. You have no idea who you are dealing with. You have no idea my resolve. Millions of years ago, I was the king. I ruled this world. I ruled the Snake Men. I knelt to one thing and one alone. Serpos, the mother goddess at the heart of Eternia, the heart of the universe. I wanted to share the power of Serpos, to be as great as my goddess, greater even. So I did the forbidden. I journeyed to the core of Eternia to take her power for myself. I dared to gaze upon the true face of the goddess. Just as you have underestimated me, I had underestimated the price. No mere mortal could ever wield such power. An unforgiving universe crushed me and brought the icy devastation down upon my people. I alone survived. I have alone spent these ages scheming to free Eternia from the upstart race of men and restore my people. So do not underestimate my resolve. This is a war that has been millennia coming. Take him apart. Tila, beware. We have troubles of our own. The Snake Men are upon us. No, you told us these things were long dead, Mothman. This is the underworld, Tila, the circle of death. The laws of mortality are somewhat different here. I cannot explain it. I sense more, and there is more to the mystery, old friend. There is a whiff of sorcery to this. See how more and yet more arise from their icy graves? It is though some arcane power is raising them from the dead. Some power. You fool, Stratos. There is only one power. Only one that matters. The fire of creation. The star seed. And I have the key to do that. Don't I, He-Man? He-Man? Where have you gone? Nowhere! Ah! Where's my father? What have you done with him? He's gone. Dead, and you'll never know how long have I occupied this flesh. Did I become Randor when we were separated at Sarnscepter? Or was I Randor the day you were born? No, accept the truth, mammal. You and your father were just pieces in a scheme that has taken me eons to engineer. I have worn thousands of faces down through the history to achieve this goal. Your father is but the latest. You're insane! Ah! So we don't know, and we'll never know.
So wait. Does that mean King Hiss is potentially his dad?
No. It's basically the idea of he could have taken over after Adam was conceived.
Okay.
So we don't know. Now, more than likely, it happened at Sarnscepter.
Okay.
Because when you think
like
about
when they were gone to the DC universe.
Oh yeah, during that time, it could have been during that. Yes, because you know he is acting differently than he would. We're just so focused on all that stuff.
Yeah, because he's very, very different from how he was from
the first arc.
Yeah, the first arc, he was, he
was still a good king, but he was the guy doing big speeches and all that.
Yeah. This guy was not. Well, he did big speeches too, but they were more. Oh shit! There goes the face.
Yep. It seems I will need my most formidable weapon to subdue you. His staff. Tell me then, monster, snake thing, what is the key you speak of? Why, you are, of course. You are the key, and using you, I will unlock the infinite powers of the Starseed and revive my people. The first ones will awake from the dead and reclaim Eternia from the mammals. It is their divine right. Your sword was forged by Grayskull from the Starseed's power, He-Man. That is why you could open the gates of Subternia. You are a fragment of the heart of creation. Your very presence here in the circle of death has provided enough energy to awaken some of my snake men. So in other words, because Adam even being there has caused them to come to life.
Oh shit, then he needs to just straight up leave then.
Yep. Randor's quest to petition the goddess for the return of your lost sorceress was just a ruse to lure you into the underworld. This is not about the redemption of your race, human. This is not about saving your kind from the Horde. I will unlock the fires of creation and invest my long-lost people as gods. We will reclaim Eternia. I will have no part of that. You will have no choice. And even now, my awakened snake men are about to send your comrades to their doom. What? Tila! Ah! You care too much for others. It distracts you. A flaw common in mammals. Snake men, your king commands you. Leave those wretches and come to my side. Oh, geez. Take him. Bear him up. The final gate awaits us. I hate to say this, but in a lot of ways, Kiss is almost on par with Hordak.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, especially with that army of his.
We've got to. Tila, his possesses extraordinary powers and commands an army of reawakened first ones. And we could fight all day and all night and not reach Adam's side. Then what? Another scheme, perhaps. And perhaps another plan. Perhaps you can utilize the unique properties of the Ring of Death to combat the power of his. Perhaps, Stratos. Is King Randor really dead? I am sorry, child. Yes, that fiend has evidently been using the husk of his form as a disguise for a long time. Oh. And he was like another father to her.
Yeah.
At last, the final gateway appears. The door to Eternia reveals itself to us. It senses the energy of our key, my snake men. It opens. Eternity awaits. Follow, follow. Bring the human to the flame so that he will see the truth as I did. There is no Zord here, and no Serpos either. There is no soul at the heart of creation. There is just the starseed, the wistful dream of child races. We walk at the beginning of time and the birth of Eternia. It is from a relic spark of this event that Grayskull forged the sword and made He-Man. Thus, the human He-Man will be our conduit. Through him, we can safely accept the power of eternity. We will rise again. We will overthrow the warm bloods, usurpers, and rule Eternia. Prepare now. Raise the human up. We must cast him into the fires of this cold, indifferent mother goddess, the star seed. Let him burn for us. I want the power. I want it all. So, of course, Tila just charges on in there. Then fighting snake men day and night is what we damn well go with. Who's got my back? So here's the last one, and remember what I told you before about Tila getting something that matched her lore?
Oh, sweet Jesus. Yeah.
What? No! Oh, bring him. Bring the spawn of Grayskull. The hour is upon us. Cast him into the fires of the starseed so that we may inherit the power. No, release me. No! Release me! I will not bow to you. A last attempt to escape destiny. I would have expected no less. Subdue him! The sword. I will have the sword. You will pave with your souls. Give me the sword! Ah! This is all you shall receive. Armor yourself all you like. It will avail you not. Mammal Adam, know this. There is nothing left in eternity that can save you now. Tila fights her way through there. They're about to throw him in. But she then says, take me to his, as you command. And she goes in there, but you're nothing. Tila!
She gets knocked into the damn furnace. Okay.
What? What just happened? Where am I? You are safe, Tila. You are beyond pain. You are at the center of the star sea now. The sorceress. Mother? All these years, I never knew. I never knew who you were. You were my mother, and I never knew. How could you have denied me so? It is my greatest regret, child. My role as the sorceress made it impossible for me to be a mother to you. But I have always watched over you. I have seen you grow to become a fierce defender of the world. And now it is time to become even more. The monster hiss is wrong. The power at the heart of the universe is not indifferent. It does not lack a consciousness. It is simply that the mother goddess is beyond moral comprehension, and she has a plan for us all. What do you mean? The role of the sorceress is to be the voice of this power, to be its oracle, to be the face of a caring universe. Each race in the universe sees the gods as their own. I was the sorceress of Grayskull, the oracle of Zor, but at that era dawns to a close. Eternia needs a new sorceress for a new age, a new face, a new voice, to lead and inspire an ancient force mighty enough to free Eternia from the Horde. Are you ready for that challenge, Tila? Are you ready to take my place? Are you ready to pay the price? What just happened? I don't know, but I think the tide is turning. Get up and face me. Let's finish this. No need. This fight is done. I am the sorceress now. I am the sorceress of Serpos. I have the power.
Sweet Jesus.
Tila? Oh no, oh no. Bow to me, snake men. Bow to me, my people, my staff. No! I will never bow to the goddess or her mouthpiece. I'll destroy you. I don't think so. Ah! Ah! Tila, you are transformed. The goddess has answered our prayers. You're turning as a sorceress again. The snake men worship you. Tila, what happened to you? I am what I have become, Adam. We may yet win this war. First, let's leave Subternia. They're at Snake Mountain now.
Oh shit.
My army is ready, Adam. At your command, a host of snake men, more and more awake every second. We will turn the fight upon Horde, who will vanquish the Horde. But first, Sterna needs a king. What? Grayskull knew this day would come. Adam, wait. Are you all right, my king? No. I will not wear this crown until our world is free from the Horde. My vision was right, dear friend. Zodak was right. We have new might, but the cost was terrible. My father is dead, Stratos. He may have been gone for years. Tila is gone too. She's been transfigured. She is no longer the girl I knew. Eternia can still be saved, but Stratos, the price is too great. The price is too great. Meanwhile, lady, spare me a drink. Adora. Of course,
Okay.
I have walked a long, cold road. I have known the generosity of strangers. You are most kind. I appreciate your generosity. You suffered a cruel life, I think. True, too many lifetimes. You keep it then. I'm not far from home now. My journey's at an end. Good luck to you then. Good luck indeed. But the future, wait, but beware the future.
Says hiss.
Yes. So, how was that?
That was pretty cool. I'm not sure how I feel about Tila becoming the sorceress of Serpos, but
Stratos. No, yeah, Serperos. Yeah.
Serperos. Yeah, that. I mean, don't get me wrong. She has a really sick design. That was pretty cool.
But it was needed because now the fact is, so I was kind of wrong. So there is one goddess, but it depends. But each one has a voice based off of each race. So the Horde has their one, the Serpents have theirs, and the Eternians had theirs.
Okay.
So it was all, each one can be a representative of that same power. So she needed to do it because they needed the snake people.
Yes.
The snake men.
And that's what Zodak was hinting at.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it came at a very steep fucking price.
It did. It really did.
Because Randor's dead.
He's been for who knows how long. He could have been dead even by the time of the first mini.
And now Tila has to bear the fucking cross that her mother once bore, too.
Don't worry, though. It's not going to go the way you think when we get to Eternity War.
Okay.
Heck, it's not going to get that way when we get to the next arc. But what did you think overall of how this expanded the lore so much?
I like it. I kind of am a little bit disappointed. So I'm not sure how much of the 2003 cartoon you watched.
I haven't rewatched it in a long time.
Well, I didn't rewatch it, but I have a very, very good memory of it.
All right.
The whole King Hiss arc from the season 2 was probably my favorite part of that whole show.
But what do you think about Hiss here?
He's not as good as the cartoon, unfortunately. He's good.
I'll tell
but
you
not.
this: he's responsible for most of the dark things on Eternia.
Yeah, I will give him that. He's pretty cool, but the other, I just say like the plot from the cartoon was just simply kind of better because he wasn't trying to take the power of of the god or whatever. But
The
he
goddess
yeah
mother.
yeah he revived Serpos
Oh,
in the
well, I think they were
cartoon.
trying to go for something different here because they wanted to go with the idea of it's one goddess but different voices.
Yeah, so like, well, for example, in the cartoon, Serperos,
Sapiros, yeah.
Serperos, Serperos in the 2003 cartoon actually was Snake Mountain, petrified.
Oh,
Yeah, it was Yeah, it was Snake Mountain petrified into Snake Mountain. That was the god, and
damn.
the whole plot of season 2 was King Hiss trying to reanimate it.
That's pretty cool. But I think what we needed here is you needed another sorceress. So they
They did
went
need
this
another
route.
sorceress. It remains to be seen how they utilize this story
You'll see
going
it. You'll see
forward.
it as we go forward.
Yeah, it's as as we're taking a break from now until the next recording. So
Right. But what did you think about the artwork?
the artwork kind of jumped around for me. I did like parts of it. So at the beginning, when we saw like a character design, kind of like what's his name, Grizzlor,
Grizzlor, yeah.
the way that art was done to basically, it looked awesome. It looked fierce. It looked
It
great.
did. But at the same time, it still looked like it was a rough art style, but it still worked.
Yeah, it worked. It worked for a character like him because he's supposed to look, rough around the edges, even though he's supposed to be I'm the big honor warrior. I want my glory and shit like that.
Right.
But
But
he
I
looked
think you
awesome.
liked O'Hara best, though, I bet, because he was so close to Soy, right?
Yeah, he was very, very close to Soy. Soy is still he's still king. I'm sorry. He is my favorite artist of all time.
I gotcha. But what did you do about Tom Derenick and by the end? I think it worked once we got the Snake Men in.
Yeah, once you got this, I mean, it's really hard to mess up anthropomorphic creatures like
But
that.
he really made it work, though, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, it's easy. I'm just saying because it's easier to make creatures like that than it is to make human faces.
Right.
Because I used to take classes in high school. I had by my senior year, I had 3 art classes.
Mm-hmm.
Human faces were always the most difficult thing for me to draw. I could draw animals though. I could do that very easily.
Right.
But human faces were notoriously difficult, not just for me, but for the whole class was like that. We couldn't draw faces to save our lives.
Right. But yeah, so where are you predicting things going?
I am predicting that
I mean,
they're
obviously,
gonna,
as you saw by the end, we're going to get She-Ra eventually.
yeah, we're gonna get She-Ra eventually. And clearly we're not done with Hiss just yet.
Oh no, Hith is going to have a bit. We're going to find out. I'll tell you more off air, but I'll just say that he's going to still play a big role in the Eternity War.
Yeah,
He is
because
not done.
yeah, that little ending sting there, like the future is Hiss, and I'm
Yes,
okay, so clearly King Hiss is coming back, and I'm happy about that because he's a really kick-ass villain.
he is. But and with Hordak, well, let's just say he still needs the blood of Grayskull.
Okay, so at some point okay, so we're gonna get the big war.
That's the Eternity War. Yes.
We're gonna get the big war between the Eternia and the Snake People against the Horde, and at some point, Hordak is going to get a hold of the blood of King
Actually,
Grace.
you got that the other way around.
Oh, so he's gonna get the
The
blood first.
Horde, he needs the blood to kick off the war.
Oh, okay. So it's going in reverse. So the next
So
arc,
the next arc is called the Blood of Grayskull.
so the next arc is that then. Are we
Yes.
gonna, okay, so I'm not gonna ask more questions. I don't want to spoil anything as we go along, so you can tell me
Right.
off screen. So for the rest of our viewers, I love you all dearly. Have a good one.
Take care. Okay.